Good morning. Here I am, headed out again. It's windy. That's okay. I'll keep the flies away. It's early. 5:30, 5:45, something like that. Hoping to see another couple of moose this morning. We'll see. I'm going back to check out the camp. Maybe work on the wall today. It's not so wet today, so I won't have to sit by the fire and dry out all day. I could use a nap. Oh, I gotta get on the move before I decide to pitch camp here. Yeah, that won't happen. But I'm gonna get on the move now anyway and see if I can see any of the moose. Whew. Last time I was down, when I was going home, I ran into a guy. Which is odd for the area. It's not completely unheard of, but it is odd. But I explained to him where this camp was. Well, it doesn't look like he was here. He may have been, he may not have. He might have just come in and had a look at it and went on. That being said, now I was talking to one of the guys that goes to the cabin on the other side of the pond, over the hill there. Over the hill and around the pond. But anyway, he knows where this little gully is, so he said he might stop in here someday just to check it out. I said, sure, no problem. I knows him really well. He'll look after it. He might even use it. He might use it for hunting. So, that's that. People know where my camp is. Oh. No, I'm not worried. It's all good. I'll sit down and cool off for a bit now, and yeah, mosquitoes are starting already, so I'm gonna light a little fire to get rid of them. Just a little one. Now I got a couple of pieces on the fire. The logs there, see them? That should keep that going for a little bit. I'm gonna go and look for a couple of trees, either for firewood or my back wall, whichever one is better. Now, out of that one, I got 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. I can use those for the wall. And I've got this piece here. It's leftovers. I can use this for firewood. So nothing goes to waste. The flies are buzzing around me like crazy out here. Okay, let's get them back. Alright. So what I did was I took off what was there and I'm replacing it with the bigger logs. As you can see, it's a lot better than the little skinny logs. Still got a few little holes to fill in over there. I'm not as concerned about that. Whew. Not overly warm out, but it's warm when you're doing stuff. I saw another good big one that I can use for that corner there now too. I'm gonna go and get that. And I'll show you what it's like when I get that put in. Then I'll start in on, I got some tops out there now I can use for firewood. I'll probably start in on cutting some of them up. Have them there and done. so I'm not burning up all of my stockpile of firewood. Which is okay, really. It's not, I don't necessarily need it, but it's just nice to have it there. And now my other wall is coming along pretty good. Have a look at that. It's just a little bit more to do there on that side. Depending on the size of the trees. Alrighty. I finished my wall. You see? And in doing that, what I come to realize was, how am I wrapping my hammock straps around this? I should have left a couple of little holes that I can reach out through. I'll figure it out. I'm not concerned. I got my hammock there today. I might set it up in a little wall. And I might not. I might just relax on the benches. Yep, way to go, Al. That's all part of it. You live and you learn. That's great though. I even filled in the gaps a little bit over on this wall here. And that's right where I was reaching out to wrap around. That was tight as it was. Now this one is tight. I'll see what I can do. I'm not concerned about that. If I needed to wrap my hammock there, I could just take a log out and wrap my hammock around it. Nothing major. Time to stoke up the fire another little bit, I think. I threw a big log on top there to let it burn a bit while I was doing the wall. I'm gonna sit and relax now, cool down a bit before I does anything else. Now that's all my pieces for my rain collector. Now I just have to put it together. I think I can put it together there on that end. May end up having to move it. And I might not, actually. got a rain collector. See? Put my post up. That's going to be eventually another wall there. A little overhang from my door frame. But like before, only difference is I have some bigger sticks in the bag. As that fills up, then I can replenish my jug. So that's great. And it's been raining a lot, so I already put some little holes in there so it won't overfill. I'll definitely get enough water out of it. My fire is dying down. Time to stoke that up again, I think. It's getting burnt down quite a bit. I put a big log in there, but it hasn't burnt up yet. Getting a little bit hungry now. Might have a snack. Got some granola bars and stuff there I can have for a snack. I might have some of that. And just sit down for a little while now. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. That's what I'm gonna do. Try out that new grill that I got hanging there. See if I can't level it up in that fire a bit. It sounds like a plan. Move that big log out of the way. Like I was saying. Throw a little bit of this on. Perfect. Nice and level to lay my pot on. Now that shouldn't take no time. See how that holds up now. Up here, seeing how it's out of the weather. For the most part anyway. My last one didn't fare so well, it rusted up right away. But it was hung outdoors, like literally outside. In the rain. And the snow. And everything else. Still usable, but it's rusty, so you don't really want to put your food right directly on it now. Let's see how this one holds up now that it's kept in the shelter. Should hold up a little better. Might still rust, but might not rust as fast. It's a beautiful day out today. I'm so glad I got this shelter here like this. This is absolutely amazing like this. But now that the sun is shining, my little froggy friends are back. I don't know if you can hear them, but I can hear them. Just having a tea now. Just had a couple of granola bars for now. It's still only early. Like I said, last time I ate was 5 o'clock. It was 9 now, 9 or closer to 10 I think. So time for a snack. Yeah. It's nice to sit down, you know, and cool down. Have a nice hot cup of tea while you're cooling down. Yep. Believe it or not though, I'm still cooling down. True Newfoundland way. Gotta cool down, let's have a nice hot cup of tea. Yep. Hey, whatever works. Alrighty, it's about time now to get some extra firewood. Just so I'm not burning out my stockpile. So I'm going to haul on my green jacket. I'm not zipping it up or nothing, but I'm going to haul it on just to save my arms because I'm pretty scratched up walking through a lot of the trees and that around here. They're old and dead and scratchy when they hit you. So I'm going to haul on my green jacket and collect up a little bit of wood and start cutting it up. Now I got a little bit. there. Let's just start sawing it up now. And take this jacket off though first. Just gonna stack it up here now in my nice little wood pile. Fire going. What I did, look, I restacked the wood there, but I kept out some there to throw in my fire. That should keep enough there for me for today. I uses that up, I'll cut some more. I still got 1 or 2 pieces left outside that I haven't touched to cut up. There you go. So that works. It just takes a bit of going. fire starter. Alrighty. It's time to get something to eat. I'm getting hungry now. I'm gonna have my chips. I got chips and a can of drink there. That's what I'm gonna have. So nothing too fabulous. Nothing. I'm gonna cook on the fire in a little while. Have my steak in that. It's not good. Phone left up in the sun. Yeah, maybe I'll make some dinner now actually. I'll cook my meat and I'll have that. And then I'll have my chips in that before I leave. That sounds like a better plan. It's going for lunchtime now. Okay, first I'm going to put on, it's just a little tiny pork chop. That down on there. And then next I have this pre-seasoned little eye round steak. Same thing. This is a little tougher to shove on there, but it goes on. And now, see there? And roasting on the fire. Well, now what I just noticed, my gator's broke. The so-called heavy-duty strap, the stitching is coming out there for starters, and the so-called heavy-duty strap, not so heavy-duty. There's the brand name. The Sundic. So, alrighty. Here's what I did. Nothing fancy. Piece of paracord. So I don't expect this side to last until I get home. I'm thinking I might even, yeah, I'm going to take this buckle off because I think I'm going to lose it, because I think this is just going to pop right off. So yeah, that buckle is going to come off and go in my pocket just in case, because if I can get a strap and sew it back on, it'll be fine. I just shouldn't have to. It should have lasted. I only wore these. This is only really the first year I've worn these. I never wore them last year at all. I only got them for this year. So I didn't even get a year out of them. That's not good. And they weren't like, they were $30, but it's only $30. But it's 30 bucks. They should have done me at least a year, even if they're cheap. It's cheap by some standards, but by my standards, it's average. It's not super expensive, it's not super cheap. $10 would have been cheap. But they weren't, they were like $30, so. Well, here we go. Time to eat. It's gonna be good. Yummy. Clean again. That concludes our dinner hour. Something as simple as a drink of water, you know, is so much better out here. I don't know why. It just is. I don't mind the bumblebees that keeps coming in and out of my little shelter, but I don't like wasps. I really don't like wasps. I'll tell you the story of that. When I was a kid, we were up in a meadow. There was a wasp nest over under some boards. I was set on a rock. And one of the wasps stung my eyeball. That's me. All I remember is the pain. And ever since, I wasn't doing nothing. I was just sitting there. I had a dog with me at the time. But ever since, my eyes got bad. And I don't like wasps. And I half blames the wasps for me needing my glasses. I don't know if it's true or not, but since I got stung in the eye, ever since then I needed glasses. So make your own decisions. Was it the wasp or did I just need glasses? I blames the wasp. I'm hearing something, but I'm not sure what it is. Do you hear that? Maybe it's a rabbit thumping, flapping his foot on the ground. That's what it sounds like. There's lots of rabbits up around this way, so could be. He's over this way. I got my wall done. That was always on my mind every time I was thinking about this place was, I gotta get that wall finished. I gotta get that wall finished. Every time I thought about it, I was thinking, I gotta get that wall finished. Now it's done. That makes me happy. So, now I can focus on anything else. Like, I can just come up and gather wood and relax for the day. I don't have to worry about anything. In mention of wood, I am going to go and just pick up a few little sticks to throw on that fire. They should smoke it up a bit in here. Get rid of those pesky mosquitoes. There's only a second to come out here and there's enough little branches and twigs that I'm after cutting off stuff that I can just pick them up, bring them in, throw them in the fire, and never not worry about it. They flames up quick. They also burns out quick. So it's good if you want some flame, but it's bad if you're looking for long-term heat. That looks a little bit better. Scraped the floor of my shelter a bit clean. It's just nice to clear it away from the fire every now and again because the little wood chips and that, where I'll be chipping away at some stuff in here. I don't want it to catch fire. I loves my fire, but I don't love it that much. Don't need to be burning the house down. Every now and again I just throws a little bit of that stuff that I scraped up from the floor in on the fire. It smokes the place out a little bit, gets rid of the mosquitoes real good. So I kept a little pile of it in here for that purpose. All I've been doing for the past little bit is just collecting little tiny sticks. Look. Just little ones. That'll make sure I got a really good variety for starting my fires in here. I don't have to worry about it at all. Not at all. And it only takes a second to go out and crack them off, and it's just taking the ones that poke your eye out, taking all them little low ones and just snapping them off and bringing them in. Well, I've begun to pack up. I'm still hearing that strange knocking noise. I don't know what it is. It almost sounds like if it was on wood, it's like. I'm hoping I got it on camera from earlier, but I don't know what it is. I thought it might have been a rabbit, but I don't think it's a rabbit. Every now and again I hear it intermittently, and it's even in the middle of me doing stuff, so I'm noisy. So if it was a rabbit, he probably wouldn't do that in proximity to me doing stuff. He'd probably be further away, running away from me. Rabbits don't usually stick around when they hear you. Usually. See all this stuff? This is the stuff I've been scraping up around my floor. All this. It's good to keep it cleaned up because if a spark gets in this stuff, it could very well hold it and I wouldn't know. And it could possibly end up creating a fire that I don't know about. So when I go to leave, I put out my fire and this is still burning. That's why I clean up around my fire pit every so often. Just to get all of this clear of it. And even out of my shelter, like it's nice to have a clear floor on my shelter. Nice for it to be cleaned up around. Well, everybody, once again, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment if you like. Appreciate all the views. Everybody have a good day now. I certainly did once again. Oh, time for a little sit down. It's very warm. Very, very warm. I've been walking non-stop since I left. About halfway home. There's an old deer fly buzzing around me like, I don't know what. He's very annoying. I'm gonna take this stuff off me now and cool off for a bit before I goes any further. I might have my chips and drink while I'm sitting here with the breeze. I put on a little bit of sunblock. I'm going to put on another little bit now before I eat, I think. Or no, I'll put it on after I eat. Do it smart. I don't want to be eating sunblock, right? Nobody wants to be eating sunblock, do they? This is a nice spot here though. Overlooking Duck Pond. Duck in it at a time, so they call it Duck Pond. And I'm overlooking the marshes, and Cow Pond is off in the distance there. And I'm sitting on top of a big rock. Yep. So I'm just going to have my chips and that on my backpack now and sit and cool off. Will of the butterfly. Sunning myself.